Hi Aries, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot weekly tarot reading for November 6th through November 12th. Now your monthly extended really indicated some major transformational energy coming your way, and all of this related to your shadow, okay? And the concept really of, are you going to be a victim of the universe or a co-creator with the universe? Now, this is extremely important. Shout out to Pam Gregory because she sends that message all the time. Please subscribe to her if you can. Wonderful astrologer on YouTube. When it comes to how important and how powerful this transformation is, the North Node is in Aries right now. It's in your sign. And the North Node is your destiny, you know, your calling, if you will. So you're really getting guided to transform that energy. And it's the concept of taking ownership, taking accountability, okay? And how you show your fire. That's the most important part. Are you going to burn others with your fire, or are you going to provide warmth and light? Now, tarot is all about choices. That's the one thing I think, as far as a misconception, is life is a choose your own adventure book, okay? And so you can do with the information what you want at the end of the day. But yeah, really transformative energy coming in. Also, we have, speaking of that, thank you, tarot, we have that new moon in Scorpio that is coming on the 13th. And the indication for that for the collective is taking big risks. So it's very important that we are centered, okay? And that we have a good balance of our light and our shadow, because impulsively, when our shadow is in control, it can unfortunately have us taking big risks in manners that actually keep us in a cycle we have been working so much on breaking free from, okay? So take that how it resonates in your life, but also with Saturn turning direct on November 4th. This is really sparking wonderful creative inspiration for the collective, and more importantly, hard work and compassion, okay? So definitely see where your life was around the middle of June of this year, okay? Because Saturn turned retrograde at that time, and from middle of June to now, we've really been reflecting, right? Because the retrogrades are reflecting on a certain thing. And with that, it's really reflecting on our boundaries, reflecting on our blocks, our fears, okay? And so when we feel triggered, that is your shadow, and that fear coming up in a means, it thinks it's protecting you. But part of this liberation is really breaking free from those blocks, fears, shame, guilt, embarrassment, whatever is keeping us safe, if you will, in these patterns. So be mindful of that in whatever area you're affected. Also, see where Aries is in your house, like what house is ruled by Aries, okay? And then all the planets that are ruled by Aries, and really reflect on where your fire is and how you show that fire, okay? But also, I mean, definitely too, look at your Saturn, since it just turned direct on the 4th. So all of these things we were reflecting on. And the retrograde season from August to September was also really important, because there were 6 or 7 planets in retrograde, so it was a lot of introspection, okay? But the main thing you really want to focus on right now is all of the lessons you have been gifted from June until now, and see how it is encouraging you to break from something in your life, okay? And it can be as simple as a thought pattern, all right? It can be as simple of, negative thoughts about yourself. And also, too, the biggest part of Saturn and your shadow is everything that we project onto others, it comes from somewhere within us as well, okay? So looking at your Saturn, seeing what sign rules your Saturn and reading about it can really help you identify how to navigate through triggers, okay? And especially definitely, it's all about going within. Thank you. It's all about going within and taking that time to figure it out, because the more that we give that power to the external, let's say to our rising, which is what we show to everybody else, the sun is within. we're giving our power away. Even if we think we're exerting our power with that projection, we're giving our power away. So all the answers you need are within, okay? So yeah, very important. All right. But at the end of the day, and I've been saying this for all fire signs, I really believe that a big part of what you're being liberated from is the blocks connected to allowing the water into your life, allowing the emotions, the like putting up your guard with the fire. You know, if you burn people, they can't burn you type of mentality is really what we're being liberated from in a sense, because that fire, I mean, all of the elements are so important to the collective, right? And it's how we work together, okay? I also have some videos related to Saturn and working with the elements, so please do check those out, because that might help give you some information that you can work with and while you work through whatever you are working through. So yeah, so I think we should dive in. Again, main focus though with Saturn and Neptune, or I'm sorry, Saturn direct, really focus on hard work and compassion. When you're feeling triggered, go within, okay? And see how this can be a reflection from something within you. Definitely take, you know, the time to pause before reacting. I mean, I think we're seeing, you know, the collective shadow is really showing, and hurt people, okay? So let us see what we got for Aries for November 6th through November 12th. But yeah, with those big risks, you're going to start feeling that impulsive energy before the 13th, okay? So this week really could be setting you up in a sense for that. Oh, wow. Yeah. In a very good way, Aries, okay? Because this theme with how you react and your triggers and your shadow, it's in, you know, your fire and how you show it. It's really been almost like a year long of readings that have indicated that. Wow. Okay. What did I say about letting the water into your life? My goodness. Okay, so you got all cups, clearly. All right, so last week's energy coming into this week is the Page of Cups. Now, pages can be younger people in your life. If you have children, this could be your children or honestly just your inner child. But this is allowing yourself to just go with the flow. And I believe that that was a message you got for your monthly extended. So go back to that. But it's not fighting against what's trying to help you, okay? And now that you've accepted that, you're getting to just enjoy simple things. And honestly, like collectively what's going on could really put it into perspective of you of what's important, okay? And not focusing on things that you can't control. And this is, I mean, it's amazing because, again, pages, you know, can also be beginnings. The aces are beginnings, and the Ace of Cups is a fresh start, an emotional fresh start. So again, this is wonderful to see because of the risk-taking that's coming in, allowing the water to come in. You're being guided in a better way to take these risks that are connected to emotional nourishment and joy, all right? So if there is something that happened or somebody who really unlocks something for you, even if that person is you, it's really wonderful to see this Ace of Cups right before a new moon is coming in, and a new moon in a water sign, a transformational water sign like Scorpio, okay? And the next week's energy is the Seven of Cups. So this is interesting because when we align and we accept this challenge, if you will, right? Because Saturn challenges, you know, building our resilience. I did mention in the monthly extended how the universe is going to be supporting you. And so next week with that new moon, you might be getting like what feels like too many choices, okay? And so it's really important not to get overwhelmed, okay? it's really important also to not think in the 3D paradigm of what's possible and what's not possible, okay? So also, if there's something that's coming from your shadow side, we don't want to turn blindly to that either, okay? So take that how it resonates, but we're going to clarify these, but clearly very strongly connected to your emotions, okay? And people affecting your emotional well-being in a positive way, clearly, because this cup, this is also fascinating, all right? So like you have, like you're ready to fill the cup, right? And then this is the cup filled. It's the same, right? It's the same cup. Also, too, if there's a Pisces in your life, take that for what it is. But you could even have a Pisces in your life that's really allowing you to see how incorporating that water into your life is beneficial. And then, too, because everybody is a jigsaw puzzle piece and everybody else's puzzle, you can be showing that Pisces how a little bit of fire, you know, can help them with motivation, right? Because that's the biggest thing, I think, is really working with the elements in a manner that we can co-create, okay? And water doesn't have to be scared of fire. Fire has to be scared of water. Reminder, too, to watch the movie Elemental if you haven't seen it. It's a kid's movie, but it's for everybody. I believe it's Pixar, Disney. All right, so let's clarify the Page of Cups from last week. Let's clarify why is the Page of Cups here last week for Aries? Okay, so my goodness, these cups. You got so much cups going on here, okay? 3 of Cups, so it was some sort of celebration. So if you happen to go to a wedding, a baptism, a party, right? There's something that really shifted your energy. And like I said, it can be somebody younger, or it can just be some sort of celebration that really awakened your inner child, that really is opening you up to this fulfillment. But I mean, this is really joyous. So I'm excited to see this, okay? All right, so, because yeah, even though the month of November is so heavy, there's still so much to be grateful for. And then when you do feel like, you know, you're out of control of the collective situation, instead of us giving our power away, like helpless to do something, how can we use our energy at least, okay? And so this is amazing energy to utilize to help shift that collective energy. So why is the Ace of Cups here for this week for Aries? Why is the Ace of Cups here for Aries for this week? November 6th. November 6th through November 12th. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Aries? Also, don't forget to subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot so that you get notifications of when new videos pop up. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, please. All right, let's see here. All right, wow. So he got the Sun. And what's interesting is it landed on these past life cards, which these past life cards are connected to, if you're a parent, your life before children, your inner child, like your childhood, or an actual past life. But I'm getting this sense, again, because we've been reflecting since June. And with Saturn turning direct, and Saturn is connected again, black spheres, our shadow side, there's something that was unlocked in you that is really setting you free. I mean, the sun is the best card in the deck. This is everything. This is that basking in the sun, you know what I mean? Like the light of the sun. And you know, when you go out on a sunny day and that sunlight just hits you, you know, and you close your eyes and there's like that nice breeze, like it's that type of energy of some sort of completion. And I do believe that this completion is really connected to your Saturn. So congratulations. And also, I mean, the sun is fire, okay? And so what a wonderful synchronicity to see of your fire and this water and this completion in your life. And also a reminder too, because your November extended was this transformation. You go from the 5 of coins to the Queen of Coins. And it's this idea of this, you know, you turn what has happened to you and you use it to see your life differently, you know, and understanding that you can't go outward for what you need. You have to go within to find all the answers you need. And so this is fantastic. So I really get that this is where that transformational energy is activating. So get ready. All right. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups next week. Why is the Seven of Cups next week here for Aries? Why is the Seven of Cups here for the week of November 13th? Why is the Seven of Cups here for Aries the week of November 13th? Yep. Oh, Aries, I hope you're excited. You got Judgment. I'm a Pisces, so I'll get emotional, but the Judgment is the liberation, right? Answering that wake-up call. It's Pluto and fire, okay? And Pluto just turned direct on 10/10 on October 10th. And that power, I mean, Pluto is slow. And so that power, like gaining momentum, it's really all aligning for you. And like I said, with the North Node in Aries, you're getting that wonderful nudge from the universe to follow whatever it is that is your destiny. And this is answering the wake-up call. It's rising above, right? And liberating yourself from your shadow. And again, liberating yourself from your shadow isn't rejecting it. It's embracing it. And that's the glorious part about this, okay? And then think of how wonderful it is, how much more power you give that fire when you understand how to control it. It's like a superhero, you know, and there's that like villain superhero and he's scared to use or even before he becomes a villain, you know, like there's like, let's say X-Men, you know what I mean? And there's like a kid and they don't know how to use this fire. And fear causes it to, you know, do something where like it hurts somebody and like the fire just shoots out. But then when they can tune into themselves and learn to control that fire, how much more powerful they are. So that's really the analogy I would give to that. But this is, I mean, huge. All right, so you got all of this stuff related to your personal life and people in your life and with life-altering energy. So congratulations, Aries. So let's do one empowering question, then we're going to close this out, okay? So let's get an empowering question for Aries for November 6th through November 12th. November 6th through November 12th, Aries. Yeah, I really think this is a lot dealing with your North Node. So please do check what your North Node is. And if you don't know what signs rule what planets, I always link Pam Gregory's free birth chart in every video description on YouTube. All right, I'm going to take this one, you know, but it's funny, I'm doing both of them. This one popped out a little bit far away, but it's super important. What gives me great joy, because clearly there is something giving you great joy that is liberating you right now. And this specifically fell on the Sun and the Judgment. So I think this is specific to this life-altering energy. Bam. Oh my gosh. If I didn't feel shame or fear, what would I do now? What did I say? Shame, guilt, fear, your shadow. Liberation. So whatever, this is fascinating. Okay. So yes, this emotional renewal, activating the Sun is giving you all of this stuff that you've been asking for so long, right? Pick the one that you would do if you didn't feel any shame, guilt, or fear, okay? And so, like, I try to tell people too, and also look at these colors. These colors are exactly the same. Okay, let's say, you know, you always wanted to be a singer. You don't have to, like, have the destiny of, you know, now, I mean, you can, but, like, I'm going to be a singer. Sing, okay? Sing without fear, shame, guilt. Like, if you are, like, super scared, like, put it on TikTok. Who cares? But you don't even need to do that. Just the act of doing it okay? But there's something, this is big though. This isn't just that. This is like whatever it is that is your North Node, whatever it is that has been holding you back from that, you're getting a nudge and a reminder that this is in the week of that new moon in Scorpio, taking big risks, okay, Aries? Take the big risk. This is the sign from the universe. Take that big risk, okay? I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, again, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with other people that you think it might resonate with. Subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot on YouTube so you get notifications of when new videos are popping up. And a reminder to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more in-depth look at the week ahead. And any particular planets, I would definitely check out your North Node and your Saturn. But this is fantastic. I'm so excited for you, Aries. Have an amazing week.